Have you ever gazed into the night sky and felt a profound sense of unease? A feeling that the vastness above is not just a canvas of stars but a mirror reflecting our deepest fears and anxieties? A chilling whisper that behind the beauty and majesty of the cosmos lies a darker truth. A truth that beckons us to question the very fabric of our reality. A truth so unsettling it could shatter the very foundation of our existence. Imagine a mirror, once whole, now fragmented, each piece reflecting a different aspect of our fears and uncertainties. This is the realm of Philipp Mainländer, a philosopher who stared into the abyss and found not hope, but the remnants of a shattered God. His gaze penetrated the veil of comforting illusions, revealing a universe born from divine despair. His radical idea? That the universe itself is the product of divine suicide, a cosmic act of self-destruction that gave birth to everything we know and everything we fear. Mainlander's philosophy is not for the faint of heart. It demands a confrontation with the darkest aspects of existence, a willingness to peer into the void and see the reflection of our own despair. It's a descent into the darkest corners of human thought, where every step forward feels like a step deeper into an endless night. A journey through shadowy corridors of the mind where light is but a distant memory. A confrontation with the abyss of meaninglessness. Standing at the precipice, looking into the void, one cannot help but feel the weight of existential dread pressing down. Yet within this abyss, within this void of cosmic despair, lies a strange and unsettling beauty. A beauty that calls to those brave enough to seek it, to find a glimmer of meaning in the darkness. A call to confront the true nature of our existence, and find our own meaning in a world devoid of inherent purpose. In the end, it is this journey, this struggle against the void, that defines our humanity. Imagine a being of pure consciousness, a God existing in a state of perfect unity and bliss. But this bliss, Mainländer argued, came at a terrible cost: utter solitude. To break free from this cosmic loneliness, God chose a path of unimaginable sacrifice, self-destruction. This wasn't an act of malice or despair, but the ultimate act of creation. The Big Bang, in Mainlander's view, wasn't just the birth of the universe, it was the death throes of God. From this act of divine self-annihilation sprang forth the universe as we know it. Stars, planets, life itself, all merely fragments of a shattered deity, yearning to return to their original state of non-being. If the universe is born from the ashes of God, what does that make us? For Mainländer, the answer was clear. We are the remnants of this divine suicide, doomed to play out the final act of a cosmic tragedy. Every atom, every living being, carries within it the echo of this primordial sacrifice, a longing for the oblivion from which it came. This is the heart of Mainlander's pessimism. Life, in his eyes, is not a gift but a curse. We are fragments of a shattered God, yearning to return to nothingness. Our existence is a mistake, a cosmic afterthought in the wake of divine self-destruction. In a universe devoid of inherent meaning, where does that leave our understanding of suffering? Mainländer believed that suffering wasn't a test, a punishment, or a path to enlightenment. It was simply the natural state of existence, a consequence of our fragmented and incomplete being. Just as the universe is slowly decaying, so too are we. Our lives are a slow march towards oblivion, a gradual unwinding of the divine energy that brought us into being. Every moment of joy is tinged with the bittersweet awareness of its impermanence, every act of creation ultimately destined for dissolution. Section 5, the sweet release of death, the final act of liberation. If life is suffering, and suffering is the natural state of existence, what hope do we have? Mainlander's answer was both bleak and strangely comforting. Death, not as an end, but as a return. In death, he believed, we shed our individual consciousness, and rejoin the primordial unity of the pre-cosmic void. Death, for Mainländer, was not something to be feared, but embraced. It was the ultimate act of compassion, both for ourselves and for the universe. By relinquishing our hold on existence, we participate in the grand process of cosmic reunification, hastening the day when all of existence will once again be subsumed into the nothingness from which it came. Section 6. A universe devoid of meaning. Where do we find our purpose? Mainlander's philosophy poses a fundamental question. If there is no inherent meaning to our existence, why continue? Why bother with love, with art, with the pursuit of knowledge? Why not simply embrace the inevitable and surrender to the void? This is the challenge Mainlander throws down to us. Do we find solace in ignorance, clinging to comforting illusions of purpose and meaning? Or do we confront the abyss head-on, accepting the terrifying beauty of a universe devoid of inherent purpose? Section 7. Embracing the abyss. Finding hope in the face of nihilism. It's easy to dismiss Mainlander's philosophy as bleak and nihilistic. His ideas often paint a picture of a world devoid of inherent meaning, a universe indifferent to our existence. And on the surface, it is. The stark reality of a meaningless universe can be overwhelming, even paralyzing. But there's a strange and unexpected hope to be found in his embrace of the void. This hope is not about finding a hidden meaning, but about the freedom that comes with accepting the void. If nothing we do truly matters in the grand scheme of things, then we are free. Free from the constraints of societal expectations and the pressure to conform to predefined paths. Free to create our own meaning, to explore our own desires and passions without the fear of them being insignificant. To forge our own path through this absurd and wonderful existence. This journey is uniquely ours, unbound by the need to fit into a larger cosmic narrative. By accepting the inherent meaninglessness of the universe, we paradoxically liberate ourselves from the burden of meaning. This liberation allows us to live more authentically, to pursue what truly resonates with us. We are no longer beholden to external forces, be they gods, governments, or societal expectations. We can challenge the status quo and redefine what success and happiness mean to us. We are free to define our own values, to set our own goals, and to live by our own principles, to pursue our own passions, to immerse ourselves in the activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, and to find our own reasons to keep going, even in the face of cosmic indifference. In this acceptance, we find a profound sense of peace and empowerment, knowing that our lives are ours to shape. Section 8. A spark in the darkness, redefining meaning in a meaningless existence. Mainlander may have seen life as a cosmic mistake, but that doesn't mean we have to. We can choose to see it as a beautiful accident, a fleeting opportunity to experience the wonder and terror of existence, to love, to create, to connect with others, and to leave our own small mark on the universe before we fade away. In a universe devoid of inherent meaning, it is our actions, our relationships, and our experiences that give life meaning. By embracing the absurdity of our existence, we open ourselves up to a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of every moment. Section 9. Beyond the Void, Mainlander's Legacy, and the Search for Personal Truth. Philipp Mainlander's philosophy is not a comfortable one. It challenges us to look beyond the surface of our daily lives and confront the deeper, often unsettling truths about existence. His ideas push us to question the very fabric of reality and our place within it. It's a philosophy that forces us to confront the darkest aspects of existence, to face the void that lies beneath our constructed meanings and societal norms. Mainlander invites us to explore the shadows, to understand the profound emptiness that can sometimes engulf our lives, to grapple with the possibility that our lives may be inherently meaningless, that the universe itself may be indifferent to our struggles and aspirations. This is not an easy journey, but it is a necessary one for those seeking a deeper understanding of their own existence. But it's precisely in this confrontation, in this willingness to stare into the abyss, that we find something unexpected. We discover our own resilience, our ability to endure and even thrive in the face of existential dread. In this willingness to stare into the abyss, we find a strength we never knew we had. It's in these moments of profound introspection that we uncover our true selves, stripped of all pretenses and societal expectations, that we discover our own resilience, our own capacity for hope, and our own unique and deeply personal understanding of what it means to be alive. This journey through darkness can illuminate the path to our own inner light, our own capacity for hope, and our own unique and deeply personal understanding of what it means to be alive. In the face of despair, we find the seeds of hope, the spark that ignites our will to live and create, and our own unique and deeply personal understanding of what it means to be alive. This understanding is not handed to us, it is something we must seek and define for ourselves through our own experiences and reflections. So, as you look up at the stars tonight, remember the philosopher of despair. the man who saw God's suicide reflected in the night sky. Mainlander's legacy is a call to each of us to find our own truth, to navigate the darkness and emerge with a personal sense of meaning. Remember the philosopher of despair, the man who saw God's suicide reflected in the night sky. His work is a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is a possibility for profound insight and personal growth. The man who saw God's suicide reflected in the night sky, and ask yourself, what will you choose to see? Will you see only the void, or will you find the light within it? And ask yourself, what will you choose to see? Will you see despair and meaninglessness? Or will you see the potential for creating your own meaning, for defining your own purpose in a seemingly indifferent universe? Will you see despair and meaninglessness? Or will you see the terrifying beauty of a universe that allows you to create your own meaning, to define your own purpose, and to live a life that is truly your own? Or will you see the terrifying beauty of a universe that allows you to create your own meaning, to define your own purpose, and to live a life that is truly your own? This is the ultimate challenge and the ultimate freedom that Mainlander's philosophy offers us. To define your own purpose, and to live a life that is truly your own. In the end, it is up to each of us to decide how we will respond to the existential questions that Mainlander raises. And to live a life that is truly your own, the journey is personal, the answers unique to each individual. But in this search we find the essence of what it means to be human.